I've spent a lifetime learning lessons from my dad. Some of those lessons came through our conversations as we discussed simple principles and practices such as seeing the best in people, constantly learning, never judging, pursuing excellence, reading and writing with purpose, servant leadership, and how to help others see and reach their full potential. However, one of the most important lessons I've ever learned from my dad is one we've never had a single conversation about, but one I watched and witnessed as far back as I can remember. The lesson? Endings matter. Living in a house with 11 children is a daily experience of organized bedlam careening toward complete chaos, and the clamor always went even higher when visitors would show up. There was a never-ending rush of people coming and going, always compounded by the fact that our home was the gathering spot for parties, neighborhood get-togethers, dinners, and church events. Now, my mom made sure everyone felt welcomed with great food, perfect presentation, laughter, and always room for one more seat at the table. My dad, on the other hand, he was the closer for the Matheson family experience. You see, at the end of a family gathering, neighborhood party, or visit with friends, it has never been adequate for my dad to just say goodbye from the living room. A hug or a handshake in the kitchen on the way out? Not good enough. See you soon from the front door? Completely insufficient for my dad. Dad always walks you out, snow, rain, or sunshine, all the way until the car door is closed. And then he waits to wave one last time as the car drives away, because endings matter. Dad always makes sure that the ending of a visit is just as high impact as the beginning. For the grandchildren, he makes sure they stop by my parents' famous candy closet for one last treat, which drives the parents crazy. For friends, there's always an ask from my dad if they want some of the leftover food or dessert for later. For social guests, there's always a word of thanks for something that they said or did, for what they brought into our home, and always a sincere invitation to please come back again soon. And then for us kids, he always takes us by the arm, tells us how proud he is of us, how much he loves us, occasionally slipping a little cash into our pockets, and then he always sends us away with an expression of confidence in our ability to endure, overcome, or get important things done. It's taken me a half a century of my life just to begin to understand what my dad was really doing, really saying, and really teaching. Endings really do matter. Thomas Monson once described seeing a sign in the window of a furniture store in Salt Lake City that read, "Finishers Wanted." Now, it wasn't a sign seeking those who could complete a couch or construct a chair, as much as it was a call for those who could apply the perfect finishing touches and transform useful objects into magnificent, handcrafted luxury furniture. You see, it's easy to play the front end. Beginners are many, but finishers are few. I remember in Washington, D.C., there were those who loved to walk into the room with the senator, those who were always at the ready when a TV camera was nearby, and those who were all too eager to swoop into a meeting with the rich, famous, or powerful. Far fewer were the finishers, those grand souls who were willing to do the hard work and heavy lifting far from the spotlight and well out of microphone range. The caseworker who'd stay late to make certain a struggling constituent got exactly what they needed in service. The legislative assistant burning the midnight oil to complete tedious research so the senator would be properly prepared for an obscure committee hearing the next morning. The sleep-deprived communication professional laboring to polish and perfect the speech that no one would ever know that they wrote. Like my dad, these folks are the finishers. The master craftsmen committed to making sure that the final touches of the ending are what matter. They're the ones who have real impact and truly make a difference. In our conversations, relationships, work projects, meetings, and community interaction, endings matter. And the endings are usually what make all the other effort memorable and actually worthwhile. For Sutherland Institute, this is Boyd Matheson. Thanks for engaging, because principle matters.